It still feels like we're sort of trying to shake out where everyone is this season. Do you guys know where you are in comparison to those teams who you expect to be sort of fighting you the hardest?
I still think we're at the top, but I think George was very quick this morning, just as quick as us. So I think Mercedes are in a good place. Maybe Red Bull looked a little bit further off, but they have looked further off until qualifying, and then they get a bit closer again. So to be honest, I think the normal, but just a messy session. So I don't think this session was probably the best example of where everyone was. I think maybe FP1 was a better example, that you kind of saw teams in order. But I still expect it to be close and a tough battle tomorrow. I mean, I hope it's not. I hope it's nice and easy for us, but I'm sure Mercedes at least, and definitely George from today's showings, will be challenging us a bit tomorrow.
The talk has been that McLaren is the quickest car, but it's a question of by how much. Is that a fair statement?
It's really hard to know. I think FP1 was difficult to get pace out of the car. I think FP2 I was much more comfortable, but I think Mercedes have looked very quick as well. Just didn't find much on the softs, which I think with this kind of session, it's always a bit tricky to get a proper read. I think the pace is there, and I'm feeling confident that we've got good pace for the rest of the weekend, but it's still a little bit tricky at this point. So I think we've still got to be on our toes.
In terms of, I've not really been focusing massively on what everyone else is doing. I've been really trying to focus on learning as much as I can with continuing to grow with the team, and from weekend to weekend, I'm getting more comfortable in the surroundings and in the car, just remembering everything that's within the cockpit, and also the settings. I'm trying more, understanding more of the setup changes that we can do, and for example, the session between those two sessions, starting to get to the point where I can push the car in a direction, know which tools I have in order to use to put the car in a better place, and so I'm getting more comfortable with it, and I expect that to just continue over all the races.
At least be in the mix there or thereabouts again.
We need to be careful because McLaren seems to be on another planet, but I feel like I maybe have a bit more of an idea on how to maximize our potential, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, I think, the McLarens once more look very strong, and when they put the lap together, they're a step ahead. But that's we know that's the case, and a few other guys, Hajar's doing a really great job. He's been really fast as well, which was quite a surprise. So we just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and even Fernando, before he went off, was on a really fast lap as well. So it's a little bit unusual to see so many different teams in the mix, but I'd like to think we'd be in that fight for the top four positions.